Eyeshield 21 is a Japanese manga series written by Riichiro Inagaki and illustrated by Yusuke Murata. The series tells the story of Sena Kobayakawa, an introverted boy who joins an American football club as a secretary, but after being coerced by Yoichi Hiruma, turns out to play wearing an Eyeshield and the number 21, under the pseudonym of Eyeshield 21. Inagaki chose American football as a central subject of Eyeshield 21 after realizing that it fit perfectly with his idea for the series. The manga was originally serialized in Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump from July 2002 to June 2009. The series consists of 333 chapters collected in 37 tankobon volumes. An anime adaptation consisting of 145 television episodes was co-produced by TV Tokyo, NAS, and Gallop. The television series first aired on Japan's TV Tokyo network from April 6, 2005 to March 19, 2008. The Eyeshield 21 franchise has spawned 2 original video animations, audio albums, video games, and other merchandise. In North America, the manga was released by Viz Media from April 2005 to October 2011. The anime series was later licensed in North America by Toonami Jetstream as a joint effort with Viz Media, and aired on December 17, 2007 on its site, but before its completion, the streaming service was shut down. The whole series was streamed in English by Crunchyroll, while Sentai Filmworks licensed the series, with distribution from Section 23 Films on DVDs. In Japan, the Eyeshield 21 manga has sold over 20 million volumes. The manga and anime have been featured at various times in weekly top 10 lists of best-selling in their respective media. The anime has been watched by a large number of television viewers in Japan, helping to raise American football's popularity in the country. Publications for manga, anime and others have commented on Eyeshield 21, which received positive comments for its artwork and characters, and negative responses to its non-football scenes. Plot. Set in Tokyo, the plot of Eyeshield 21 revolves around a weak, unassertive boy named Sena Kobayakawa who enters the high school of his choice, a Diamond private senior high school. Sena's only remarkable physical abilities are his running speed and agility, which are noted by the school's American football team captain Yoichi Hiruma. Hiruma forces Sena to join the Diamond Devil Bats football team as its running back. To protect his identity from other teams who want to recruit him, Sena is forced to publicly assume the role of team secretary and enter the field under the pseudonym of Eyeshield 21, wearing a helmet with an Eyeshield to hide his features. The makeshift team initially takes part in the spring football tournament hoping to win through the strength of their new secret weapon. However, the extremely weak team is eliminated early by the Ojo White Knights, one of the best football teams in Japan. After Diamond's defeat, the spring tournament is revealed as secondary in importance to the fall tournament, where the teams compete for the chance to play in the Christmas Bowl, the High School Football League Championship. Hiruma, Ryokan Kurita, and Sena regroup and slowly build a real team from misfits and students looking to define themselves, such as Tara Monta, a baseball player who can only catch a euro, and the Haha brothers. Other characters slowly join the team, and the series follows the building and growth of the Diamond Devil Bats and its members, and rival teams as they all strive to achieve their goal of playing in the Christmas Bowl. Following the Christmas Bowl, Japan begins to gather the best football players to form a team to represent it at the American Football Youth World Championship, where a most valuable player will be awarded an NFL contract and $3 million. Team Japan reaches the final against Team America, in which the game ends as a tie, and both teams are declared winners. Both teams are unsatisfied with this and return to the field for their own, improvised overtime, causing chaos with officials. It is unclear which team wins the unofficial extra period, but Panther of Team America holds the MVP trophy aloft, winning the professional contract with the San Antonio Armadillos. The series concludes with Sena becoming the captain of the Devil Bats after Hiruma and Kurita leave school to attend college. In his final year of high school, Clifford invites Sena to Notre Dame High School. In the final chapter, the main characters are in college or playing amateur league football while employed. Production. Before the series was published regularly, Inagaki and Murata published two one-shots called Eyeshield Part 1 and Part 2 on March 5 and 12, 2002 in Weekly Shonen Jump. During Eyeshield 21's original run in the magazine, Inagaki went several times to the United States to see college football matches, and visit a space center to collect reference materials to use as a basis for creating the NASA aliens. He also visited a military base as he needed to draw one when Hiruma's background is revealed, and watched an NFL game where he noted that the players transmitted an intimidating and powerful feeling, saying that they were facing dinosaurs. With this in mind, he created Riichiro, an American player of monstrous size. Despite having never played American football, Inagaki chose this theme after deciding that he wanted to create a protagonist that was wimpy at the beginning, yet could perform outstandingly in a sports game, and with this premise in mind he decided that American football would be a very suitable material. When originally creating Eyeshield 21, Inagaki said he was wary because he did not want his manga becoming a simulator of football. The fact that football is not a popular sport in Japan also worried Inagaki. As last resort, he thought to turn the series into a Kamen Rider-style masked hero story if it could not meet the popularity required for the magazine. Before being asked to work on Eyeshield 21, Yusuke Murata had read some of Inagaki's manga and noted that they had many cool design concepts of uniforms and equipment. He said, it could be turned into a great manga story, and he would be happy to take the challenge. Eventually he was chosen. While illustrating chapters, Murata made many mistakes, and his poll analogy hurt him because whenever he made a mistake he inhaled dust from his eraser. To draw the characters' sketches, he used a mechanical pencil that he considered special because it was given to him by Masanori Morita. Media =manga=. The Eyeshield 21 manga series was written by Riichiro Inagaki, illustrated by Yusuke Murata, and originally serialized by Shueisha in the Japanese magazine Weekly Shonen Jump from July 23, 2002 to June 15, 2009. The manga consists of 333 chapters spanning 37 tankobon, the first of which was released on December 20, 2002 and the last on October 2, 2010. Eyeshield 21 has also been published as part of the Shueisha Jump Remix series of magazine-style books. 14 volumes were released between June 28, 2010 and February 14, 2011. An English translation of the manga was published in North America by Viz Media under the Shonen Jump Advanced label between April 5, 2005 and October 4, 2011. The manga has also been licensed in some countries such as in France by GLA Copyright Nat, in Hong Kong by Culturacom, in Indonesia by Alex Media Computindo, in Italy by Panini Comics, in South Korea by Day One Media, and in Taiwan by Tong Li Publishing. Original video animations. 2 original video animations based on the Eyeshield 21 manga series were developed. The first one, named The Phantom Golden Bowl, was developed by Production IG and shown as part of the Jump Festa Animator on September 2003 and in Jump Festa 2004. The second OVA, titled Eyeshield 21, Christmas Bowl no Mickey a Euro Minami no Shima de Tokunda. Yaha! A Euro, was shown at Jump Festa 2005. The 2 OVAs were later released on DVD. The first was released with a second OVA of Naruto in a compilation called Jump Festa 2004 Super DVD. The other was released by Bandai Visual as an extra track on the 6th DVD of the Eyeshield 21 anime series. Anime. The Eyeshield 21 anime adaptation was co-produced by TV Tokyo, NAS, and Gallop, and was directed by Masayoshi Nishida until episode 103, and by Shinkei Tagai from 104 to 145. The series of 145 television episodes aired in Japan from April 6, 2005 to March 19, 2008 on TV Tokyo. In Japan, Bandai Visual distributed the anime in DVD format. 36 volumes were released between July 26, 2006 and June 26, 2007. Initially, Viz Media and Cartoon Network plan to air a dubbed version of Eyeshield 21 on the internet video streaming service Toonami Jetstream, and on NFL Rush site as a joint effort with National Football League, but the anime was eventually posted only on Toonami Jetstream, with the first episode being available on December 17, 2007. However, it was not completed due to Toonami Jetstream's defunct. In December 2008, the video streaming service Crunchyroll announced that it would begin to stream Eyeshield 21 subtitled on its site on January 2, 2009. The last episode was available on November 1, 2009 for premium users, and on March 7, 2010 for free users. On February 26, 2010, Section 23 Films announced that Sentai Filmworks received the license to the anime. The first 52 episodes were released on 4 subtitled-only DVDs between May 18, 2010 and February 8, 2011. CDs. The music for the Eyeshield 21 anime adaptation was composed by Koetani. The series used 12 pieces of theme music, 5 opening and 7 ending themes. The opening themes are Breakthrough, and Innocence by V6, Dang Dang by ZZ, Blaze Line by Back On, and Hona no Running Back by Short Leg Summer. The ending themes are Be Free by Rickens, Blaze Away by The Tracks, Goal by Benny Arashiro, Run to Win by Iya Hirano, Maya Irino, Koichi Nagano and Kappei Yamaguchi, A Daydreaming by Back On, Flower by Back On, and Song of Power by Short Leg Summer. A number of audio CDs linked to the anime series have been released in Japan. The original soundtrack was released on 2 discs by Avex Mode on March 5, 2008 under the title Eyeshield 21 Complete Best Album. 3 compilation albums, Eyeshield 21 Original Soundtrack Soundfield 1, Eyeshield 21 Soundfield Especial, and Eyeshield 21 Song Best, featuring opening and ending themes, insertion songs, and character and team songs were released on August 31, 2005, December 21, 2005, and March 23, 2006 respectively. 6 maxi singles containing character songs have also been published. The first 3, for Sena Kobayakawa, Mamoru Inagaki, and Monta, were released on October 26, 2005. The other 3, with the songs of Haruto Sakuraba, Seiichiro Shin, and Suzume Taiki, were released on January 25, 2006. In addition to the musical CDs, Eyeshield 21 Drama Field 1, an audio drama CD, was released by Avex on September 21, 2005. Video games. Konami produced Eyeshield 21 games for Sony Video Game Systems. It released Eyeshield 21, Let's Play American Football. Yeah. Ha. For the PlayStation 2 on December 22, 2005 and Eyeshield 21, Portable Edition for the PlayStation Portable on March 2, 2006. Nintendo secured the rights to the Eyeshield 21 video game license for its systems in December 2004, releasing Eyeshield 21, Max Devil Power for the Nintendo DS on February 2, 2006 and Eyeshield 21, Devil Bats Devil Days for the Game Boy Advance on April 6, 2006. Another game was scheduled for release on the Nintendo GameCube, but it was later cancelled. Nintendo published an Eyeshield 21 game for the Wii, entitled Eyeshield 21, The Field's Greatest Warriors, which was released in Japan on March 8, 2007. 2 non-football games, Jump Superstars and Jump Ultimate Stars, released for the Nintendo DS, have featured characters from the series. Various Devil Bats, Shin and Sakuraba from the White Knights appear and support cameos. Other merchandise. 2 art books based on Eyeshield 21 were released. The first, Eyeshield 21 Illustration Collection, Field of Colors, was published on November 2, 2006. The second, entitled Paint Jump, Art of Eyeshield 21, was released on December 19, 2008. Eyeshield 21 Official Databook, Chu Senchu Ratsuden Bomas High, a databook, was published on October 4, 2005. A pair of light novels were launched. The first, written by Katsumi Hasegawa, based on and named for the first OVA, was published on March 24, 2004. The second, Eyeshield 21, Neto no 100 game, written by Eijima-jun, was published on May 26, 2006. The only original creator of the series who worked on these light novels was Murata, who illustrated them. In Japan, jigsaw puzzles, action figures, plush dolls, calendars, keychains, and a metal game machine were sold as merchandise for the series. Konami also released a collectible card game series. Reception: the manga has sold more than 20 million copies in Japan. Individual volumes frequently appeared on top 10 lists of best-selling manga there. Individual volumes have appeared in Diamond Comic Distributage's lists of 300 best-selling graphic novels in North America several times. In 2011, the Japanese website Aimbar conducted a top 10 online web poll of the best Shonen Jump manga of the 21st century, and Eyeshield 21 was placed 7th, although in another poll of the best Shonen Jump titles that the readers nonetheless did not want to continue reading, Eyeshield 21 ranked 20th. The anime adaptation was also featured several times in Japanese television rankings, with the first episode having a 7.5% television viewership rating. In 2006, Japanese television network TV Asahi conducted a poll for the top 100 anime, and Eyeshield 21 was placed 47th. Moreover, Eyeshield 21 a series is credited with increasing the number of Japanese teenagers playing American football. Critics have generally given the Eyeshield 21 manga positive reviews. Deb Aoki from About.com wrote that tying with Bleach, Eyeshield 21 was the best continuing shonen manga of 2007, because it has well-written characters, dynamic artwork, nail-biting cliffhangers, plus a winning mix of comedy, action and drama. On the 2008 list, Aoki listed Eyeshield 21 as the best continuing shonen, as it was able to came into its own from other shonen series. In that same year, Pop Culture Shock Sam Kusek elected it the best continuing manga series. Judd Pine from Mania Entertainment praised the humor and how the creators bring out the energy and excitement of the game for the readers. Jun Shimonishi, reviewing for School Library Journal, wrote that it delivers a fresh and entertaining take on all the standard sports cliché copyright-s. She also said that its art is superb, with every inch filled with details and no gag left unseen. Zach Bicci from Anime News Network declared Eyeshield 21 defies convention by turning what most might consider a really ridiculously bad idea into something most everyone would be able to enjoy. Carlos Santos from ANN called it a typical sports story, writing that what make it an above-average series are its characters and artwork. He also wrote that people who think American football is boring may change their minds after seeing the action sequences in Eyeshield 21. Later, however, Santos said, a lot of familiar cliché copyright-s show themselves in Eyeshield 21, and that his storyline also does a sloppy job of keeping track of the game, making it even less believable than it already is. The anime adaptation of Eyeshield 21 received positive and mixed responses. Bobby Cooper from DVD Talk praised how the rules of American football is explained to a foreign audience that has no clue what it's all about, adding that instructions at the commercial breaks were informative and similar to the Go lessons of Hikaru no Go. He also said the explanations was hilarious, but that Eyeshield 21 is an excellent introduction to football. The on-field action was also praised, with he saying the sports action is where Eyeshield 21 truly shines. Although he criticized the scenes away from the football field, the pacing slows to a crawl and the storyline gets a little boring. In her review, Erin Finnegan from Anime News Network stated, he pace of Eyeshield 21 is its saving grace. It's way less boring than all the timeouts and commercial breaks in a regular NFL game. Football is hard to understand, but Eyeshield 21 explains the Byzantine rules in an entertaining way. We're never left waiting for the ref's decision for long minutes like in real life. A lot of dramatic tension carries the action between plays. Finnegan also criticized the artwork, saying, any episode of the show without a game is clearly farmed out to an inferior animation studio. Chris Beveridge from Mania Entertainment wrote that Eyeshield 21 has a good solid story idea, showing a young man finding his way through sports by finding friends and realizing he has potential, but it is so sidelined so often that it's frustrating to see it deal with situations as it does. Notes. Japanese. References. External links, official website, official site on TV Tokyo, Eyeshield 21 at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia.